Then I'm going to be showing you the best fan-made leaks and ideas inside of Grow a Garden. And this is going to be some of the best ideas that I think need to be added to the game in an update in the future. By the way, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. We're on the road to 160,000 subscribers, so I would appreciate if you guys did subscribe. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into ideas. So the very first one is going to go ahead and be over in Starboard. As you guys can see, if we scroll up to the very top, we're going to see this nice little ice cream thing. And this is probably what you saw in the thumbnail. I think this would be a really cool maybe like a small side update or just like a little cool new maybe paid Robux item thing, but like a whole chocolate theory. So ice cream flavor is random, 30% vanilla, 30% strawberry, 30% chocolate, 10% milk. So milk is going to be the rarest one, or a mint is going to be the rarest one right here. And I think these are the ones you'll actually pick off the tree. So these are the small mutations, and then these are the large mutations. So honestly, I think that looks really cool. I feel like that'd be pretty nice to add to the game. It would be interesting because it'd be similar to the candy blossom, but obviously it's not the candy blossom. So that'd be pretty cool to add. I feel like it's not really going to work in the next update, obviously, because that's not really the theme of the next update, but that would be a cool theory, cool idea to add in an upcoming update. But let's go ahead and check out some more fan theories, and we'll also go over a couple leaks later on in the video if you guys haven't already seen them. All right, so the next one on the starboard is going to be this right here, which is going to be the honey blossom. This is pretty cool. If you guys don't know, the Busy Bee update is coming out this weekend, and I'm assuming there's going to be something just like this in the update. I've actually seen, if we head over to the game art, I've actually seen multiple concepts for this. Here's one right here, a honey blossom. Obviously, because this is coming in the next update, this is the same one. And then we also, I think there's one more at the very top that looked pretty good. This one looks okay. The quality is really low for some reason, but yeah, this would be the honey blossom concept as well. So pretty cool. That's what a lot of people have been shouting out and kind of seeing. And I do believe there'll probably be a honey blossom, I'm not even gonna lie, in the next update, because historically, if we look at the Grow a Garden updates right here, so if we head over to the egg right now, we're gonna see that literally this one has a moon blossom, and then we've had the candy blossom. We've had a lot of blossoms, and I believe they'll probably do a honey blossom. I mean, it would just make sense. There's been a lot of fan-made stuff for it too, and I think a lot of people think that's going to be in the next update, but that is not confirmed, so just know that. Yeah, look, multiple people have made this. Here's like a little honey stick. There's a lot of different ones here that people have made, but that's let's go ahead and look at some more ideas. The next one we have is the spring blossom. This is going to be the spring blossom new blossom plant in Busy Bees update. It features 5 different colors of flowers. So this again is also concept art for the Busy Bees up. Again, if you haven't checked that out, all of my videos on those, go ahead and check those out because they have a lot of information about the Busy Bees update, leaks and stuff like that. But yeah, this would be really cool, I feel like, to add in the Busy Bee update, and I don't really have a problem with this. I feel like this will be really nice. Now the next one right here, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but this is a new pet concept right here. So this is going to be a new pet. Help him choose an ability of the pet, like and post. So basically, I believe this is some sort of dinosaur, if I'm right, or go. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just stupid. I feel like it's probably easy to understand, but this would be really cool, I feel like, to add to the game. Pretty cool concept. This would be a cool pet. That's something that I want to point out. So now the next concept is going to be pots to store extra plants. That way you don't have to keep them in your garden and you can put them in pots. And this I feel like would be pretty cool, just so that way, you know, obviously we have the expand garden feature that just came out in the last update, but with the expand pots or the pot thing, it's going to be easier, I feel like, to do a lot of different things. So yeah, I mean, obviously we can expand this, but it'd be nice if you could actually hold some of your plants. Obviously probably smaller plants, and the flower pot idea is probably for the Busy Bee update. So that's probably just for that, but I feel like that'd be pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and get into the next theory. So the next one right here is going to be the chaos / schizophrenia tree concept. Produces all divine fruits randomly. So this is going to be a tree that literally just gives you random fruit. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like this concept is pretty cool, but I don't know if they'll ever add this. I don't think this is something they would add because it does, again, give you the candy blossom, and most people don't want the people to get candy blossom overpower. So random divine fruit. Shout out to this person for making these concepts, and shout out to everyone that has made the concepts in this for that. This is the everything tree. Instead of having its own fruit, it takes random fruit from the seed shop, carrot, strawberry, etc. It grows as its own fruit. It will not be able to produce fruit. That'd be interesting. You can literally just grow stuff from the shop. That's an interesting concept right there. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Here is an orange concept, potential update maybe. That'd be pretty cool, adding an orange seed to the game. This is going to be the seed right here, and then the orange. I don't know though. I feel like if you go to the seed shop and we look at this, they already have the basic seeds in here. I don't feel like they would why they'd add more, and I feel like the orange would be a basic seed. I mean, as you go down, these are more obscure seeds, and these are more common fruits and vegetables that you would eat. So I feel like that could potentially be added, but there's not really any problems. Let's go ahead and get into the next theory idea. So here we go. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is supposed to be a kiwi fruit, but it looks kind of interesting. So chance to get 1 minute sell price, 34,000, multi-harvest. It's prismatic and it costs $12 million. That'd be interesting. This is the, I don't say that. I'm shout out to this person though for making concept. Let's go ahead and get into the next concept that people have posted here. So this is the trade concept, which I've already reviewed multiple times in other videos. But yeah, I feel like this concept would be pretty cool. But there's a lot of problems that people brought up about trading, like issues that you would have if you were trying to do trading. So I don't really know if this is a good idea at all, trading. I mean, potentially it would just depend on how the developers work it out, it would have to take a lot of that. So just keep that in mind, that trading probably won't be added. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, here's another one that we have right here. Radioactive blossom, actually. So this is going to be a fruit. It's going to be $245,000, I believe. Maybe the fruits cost that. And then you have the seed. So that's a pretty cool concept right here. Radioactive tree. So here is some new, I don't know exactly if these are supposed to be mutations or what, but attracts all of your pets to come near you once fed. It will restore 100% of your pet's health bars. Yes, no more chasing. This would basically just prevent you so you don't have to chase any more clouds. Insanely increases your fruit mutation, lasts for 10 minutes. This can be prismatic. Thunderstorm shocks one of your fruit superior. So I guess you could, the events to happen, you could like force spawn them in, which would be interesting, but I don't know if I don't think they'd do that. The next one is I think this is another honey blossom tree. So this is another honey blossom tree concept. You have the little beehive thing right there. So that's just another beehive concept or honey blossom. We're not going to go into that too much because we've already looked at that. Okay, so the next concept right here is going to be the willow wisp tree. Now this looks pretty cool. Shout out to the person that made this. It looks interesting. And I feel like trees like these would be pretty cool. I love going through the fan-made stuff. It looks pretty cool. So imagine this being added to the game. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. This would probably be in more of a Halloween type update, I feel like, since it's like wisp, but who knows? That could be added to the game eventually. A lot of these are just really cool concepts that people have come up with. A lot of them definitely won't be added to the game, but are pretty cool. It looks like this is just a normal jade vine. Can reap. I know it's bad. That's interesting right there. This is what the fruit looks like. This is what the seed looks like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on this video, comment, subscribe. Make sure to join the Discord link in the description below. We're on the road to 160,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate if you guys did leave a like on this video and subscribe. It means a lot. We work really hard on these videos, and I've been chasing that 160K grind for a bit now. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next